I'm going to start things off because I'm just selfish that way. Tell me, you're not a stranger to the sci-fi genre. You've done some sci-fi before. How is this different from what you've done before, just in general, and also in some of your cinematic work?
What I love about this one in particular is the fact that this one takes it from now to 200 years from now. In my humble opinion, it's the mother of them all. Star Trek, Matrix, one of my favorites of all times, which was very close to reality. This one is the nearest to the truth that I have read or watched. And it's amazing how it's going to take it from here and into 200 years from now, and it's suggesting that whatever is happening today, its ripple effect, it's going to harm your children or the children of your children. Be careful. My character, Christian Abaswarala, her title is Secretary of Under Deputy of the United Nations, but her knowledge in politics exceeds her title. She keeps saying, Earth must come first. Do not abuse resources on Earth. Use them. Moderation, moderation, moderation. Do not abuse it. And it's amazing. I've always believed that art, true art, does not answer questions. It brings about questions. It does not answer questions. This one, entertaining, engaging. It has its own political drama, political divisions, which still exist. I'm glad we don't see any interracial problems, but political divisions still exist, still have problems. But it's amazing how all of this reads so well. It's so relatively speaking for today's world. All the audience needs to do is to answer their own questions, because this show is doing it. The show will show you an hour of this space drama, as they call it, or political space drama, and then you're like, it was so engaging, I was entertained. Really? We're going out of water? We're going to water wars? We have to import ice from other planets? What is this? But then it's happening. It's already happening. There's a dialogue in this TV series, episode 5, which I love and adore and I cannot forget. I asked a politician friend of mine who lives on Mars. I don't like him being on Mars. I said, why don't you live on Earth? He says, look, I like the environment. I say, Albuquerque looks the same. And he goes, look, we had a garden. We turned it into a rock. They inherited a rock. Through a common goal, they turned it into a garden. After 5 months, I go back to Los Angeles, where I live, in a gated community. I receive a letter from Homeowners Association. Get rid of your plants, you won't be able to save them. You can only water your plants twice a week. Grass is already yellow, dead. Plants twice a week. Only. How could you water your roses twice a week? Only Monday and Friday. So I had to call my gardener and I said, Charles, you can have the plants. I can't keep them anymore. The gate is telling us, community is telling us we can't keep them. He comes and he says, what about the pots? I said, take the pots too. What? I have no use for the pots now. He leaves. I turn around and look at my so-called garden. I am like, it's a rock. We're turning it into a rock. It's already happening. It's just for us to become aware of what is going on. The only way of preventing this is awareness, to become aware. And look, I understand where we're advanced, we're dealing with the best advanced technological gadgets, we are the first people who have understood this, but our mission is to relay this to the others. I called my mother in Iran and I said, please don't use that much water. Every time she comes to Los Angeles, when she takes a bath, it takes an hour and a half and the water's running. And my husband keeps saying, oh, don't your mother, for Christ's sake. Go tell her to stop this. She can, when she's washing herself, she can just turn off the water. But she likes it because she does it in her. I call her and say, please be careful with our water. We don't have much.
So, what's your favorite part about playing this role, about your character?
Portraying a strong woman. Portraying a strong woman. Every time I'm on a panel, people keep saying, why don't we say more strong women on the silver screen? And I keep saying, we need more strong women in our society. In real life, art imitates life. We need more women. They're coming. More and more are coming. And therefore we see more and more strong women on the silver screen. All these visionary people, James S.A. Corey, Daniel Ty, Mark and Hawk, writers of Iron Man. Obviously, all these writers, they're listening to us, they're watching us, they know what's going on. When they see a strong woman, they're like, okay, this is the time I pay my dues to these strong women whom we haven't portrayed yet. That's my favorite part of all. Second, science fiction. I'm a method actor. Science fiction has a special method. There's a difference between drama and comedy. In pace, first, timing, and the way you deliver your lines. Whether it comes from within or it comes from your head. Science fiction is totally different. You're a doll walking, trying to convince people that I am you. Watch it. You know what I mean?
Okay, darling, we have to go.
Oh,
It's time.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Well, it was very nice meeting you. Very nice. Thank you.
Just make my whole week.
Thank you so much. The moment of truth is coming. Let's go watch it.